Hi, my name is Doug, and I'm just going to put it out there. I am a bigot. I hate it. It sucks eggs. It is not cool. But see, I never started out to be a bigot. I mean, who starts out to be a bigot? Have you ever seen a baby bigot? I have never seen a baby bigot. Here's the thing. See, I grew up in a very diverse neighborhood in Chicago, 4 blocks from Wrigley Field, where the Chicago Cubs, the world champion Chicago Cubs, play baseball. And so I lived on the second floor of a 2-flat. Well, downstairs, Barney and Annie O'Brien were Irish. Otto Hewer next door was German. Next to him, Andy Horvath, Hungarian. Across the street, Joanne Yakamoto, Japanese, okay? And down the street, Angel Ramirez, Puerto Rican. This was my neighborhood. And in school, I went to school with blacks and Asians and Hispanics and Christians and Jews. And this was just my neighborhood. We were just Americans. So one afternoon, I'm sitting in the living room with my dad. We're watching a Chicago Cubs game on a new color TV. Color TV. Whoa, this is so cool. And so we're watching the game, and the batter gets up and he hits the fly ball into the outfield. One of our favorite players, Billy Williams, goes back to catch the ball, and for some reason he misjudged the ball and he dropped it. And my dad got extremely angry. And with all of this anger and venom in his voice, he says, "They ought to send all those jigaboos back to Africa." What? Africa? He's an American. What a disgusting thing to say. This was the summer of 1963. I was 13 years old, and this was the summer of the Civil Rights March on Washington, D.C., where Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech. Do you remember that? It was awesome. It was so inspiring. But I don't know, something about what was going on must have triggered some resentment in my dad. And I didn't understand it, but I did understand one thing. My dad was a racist. He was a bigot, and I hated it. And at 13 years of age, I took a step back from my dad. Well, that was a long time ago. August 2017. I was in the Denver airport. I had a 2-hour layover on my way to a flight to Boston where I was going to give a keynote speech. 2 hours layover. What do? People watch. So I'm just kind of watching the crowd. I'm looking. Oh my goodness, young lady. This is interesting. Green hair, shaved on one side of your head, studs in your nose, studs in your lip, pierces all over. Oh my God, black lipstick. Are you thinking that this is attractive? Really? Oh my goodness, what is this? A family with 5 kids. 5 kids in this day and age. What are you, the Brady Bunch? Yo, Marcia. Oh, man, look at this guy. He is so obese. Oh, I feel sorry for that. Hope he doesn't sit next to me. Wait a minute. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. What are these people doing in a bar drinking alcohol? What is up with that? You hear these conversations going on in my head, these judgments, these prejudices. This is where bigotry starts. It might be sparked out there, but this is where it grows and festers. And so I'm in this airport, and all of a sudden, we see up on the TV screen this breaking news break. What is this? A march, a protest thing in Charlottesville with these, what are these white supremacists and neo-Nazis and Ku Klux Klan people in, what are those, Halloween costumes? They look like Halloween costumes with shields and bats and guns, and they're beating each other up. And what is going on with these people? What is with this hate? And since when did being white make you a victim? What is that all about? This is so stupid. Oh, I was so angry about this. I'm watching this stuff, and by the time I got home, I find out that some nutcase guy had driven a car through a crowd of people, and he annihilated a bunch of people. He killed Heather Heyer. I walked in, and I was still angry, and I walked in. I said, "Honey, did you see that stuff on TV, that Charlottesville stuff?" And she said, yeah, I saw it. And I said, "Doesn't that make you mad?" She said, "Well, I was mad, but I'm not anymore." I says, "What do you mean you're not mad? Don't you hate those people? They're bigots. I mean, they hate Jews and Christians, and they hate Jews and black people and Hispanics, and they hate everybody that doesn't look like them. Don't you hate them? She says, honey, I don't want to have that kind of hate in my body. I don't want to be like them. And then she asked me, do you hate them? Yeah, I think I do. I think I hate them. Well, then maybe you're a bigot too. Let's look it up, honey. Let's look it up. So I look up the definition of bigot. A person who is obstinately or intolerantly devoted to his or her own opinions and prejudices. That would be me. Oh, man. Oh, no. Second definition. One who treats members of a group with hatred or intolerance. Oh, I'm a bigot. Oh, my God, I'm a bigot because I am intolerant and bigoted towards the bigots that I don't like. I'm a bigot about bigots. Oh, man, no, I've become the old intolerant white guy. This is disgusting. Oh, my God, this is just disgusting. So I have this realization. I'm starting to be aware of this thing. Okay, yuck. February this year, 2018. I'm at the starting line of the Valentine's Day 5K. We're going to run a 5K. And I'm getting ready to run. And I'm looking around. I got about 500 people around me. We're all getting ready to run. And I'm looking at all of these people, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. This young lady looks exactly like the one in the airport. She's got pink hair with purple streaks and studs and piercings and tattoos. Oh, my God, those are gorgeous tattoos. Oh, I bet she's fast. I bet she's fast. And then I see this family, and there's a whole bunch of people in this family. There's a mom and dad and 4 kids, and I'm thinking, well, isn't that nice? They're going to run together. What a great family outing. And then I see a woman, and she's overweight, and I'm thinking, oh, my God, look at her. She's a runner. She's all ready to go. She's got her bib. She's got her running belt. She's going to be faster than me. Everybody's faster than me. And so there we are, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, young, old, short, tall, fat, thin, gay, straight. We're all ready to go. We're waiting for the race to begin. Okay, we're waiting for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The gun goes off, and we're running. Okay, this is good. Here we go. All right, yeah. Look at all of these people. Okay. Wow, this is weird. The same people that if I saw them in a Walmart or an airport, I'd be judging them. But today, I think they're cool. Why is that? They're okay with me. Today, oh, they're runners. My tribe, my context, we have something in common. Okay, something common ground. Okay, so, all right, okay, this is good. But this means that I choose when to be a bigot and when not to be a bigot. Oh, that hurts. Oh, yeah, that hurts. Where is the finish line? I had a revelation about bigotry while I was running. My bigotry is no better than anybody else's bigotry. Bigotry is bigotry. Hate is hate. And while I don't condone hate speech and violence and prejudice, I need to work on my own prejudice. I need to listen to these conversations going on in my head. And when I hear myself slipping into these stupid judgments, these ignorant thoughts, I need to say, Douglas, stop. Turn it around. Find the common ground. Stop it. My hate is not going to change anybody's hate. So how do you confront bigotry? Well, when you feel like you've got to do something, get out of your house, go to a march, go to a protest, carry a sign, show up and be counted, let your voice be heard. Vote. Vote. But how do you talk to a bigot? How do you talk to a bigot? Well, what I've learned to do is to listen. I listen to the conversations going on in my head, and when I hear myself slipping into bigotry and prejudice, I say, stop, turn it around, find common ground. Well, I told you about my dad. My dad's actually pretty amazing. He's a Boy Scout troop leader. And when I was home 20 years later after this event in the living room, I was home for Christmas, my dad said, hey, there's a Boy Scout troop meeting tonight. You want to go? I haven't been to a Boy Scout meeting in a long time. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. So we walk into this meeting, and my dad is surrounded by all of these kids. Black kids, white kids, Hispanic kids, Asian kids. There was even one little Indian kid. And they're all looking up to my dad, and they love my dad. And my dad loved them. My dad changed. Thank God. I can change. You can change. See, here's what I'm working on. It's not easy. I am working on empathy, not intolerance. I am working on compassion, not confrontation. I'm working on love, not hate. Love for myself when I'm a jerk, and love for the people that I am intolerant of. I'm learning how to turn it around and find common ground. I would invite you to join me because, guys, we got to turn this around. We got to turn this around and find the common ground. So turn it around, find common ground. Would you say it with me? Turn it around, find common ground. Thank you.